I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Wednesday, April 2nd. Hopefully you're having a great start to this new month and survive that April Fool's holiday. Tuesday evening, the North Platte City Council authorized the next round of improvement bonds for the expansion and renovation of the North Platte Rec Center and Cody Pool. Last October, the council approved the first ordinance that authorized the issuance of bonds to fund the long-desired updates and renovations for Lincoln County recreation.
That first series of bonds was issued and closed last calendar year in the amount of $9.9 million to provide the initial funding for construction to begin with those projects. The ordinance that you have on the agenda for tonight is the same ordinance that was previously adopted last year, minus what has already been issued to fund the projects. The plan continues to be utilizing the 0.5% sales tax that was approved to repay the debt service on the bonds.
That's Austin Partridge, Director of Public Finance for a Nebraska entity that serves as a liaison and advisor for Nebraska municipalities, speaking at last night's North Platte City Council meeting. We're continuing to cover the council meeting. We'll have additional details online, of course, here at knopnews2.com, and tonight at 6 and 10 as well. And we're now into the spring season officially, right? Seasonal allergies are on the mind as well. We have some individuals that have chatted with doctors recently about what to expect as allergies and allergens pop up again.
The first symptoms you're going to see in allergy season are going to be itchy eyes, runny nose, scratchy throat. A lot of people wake up in the morning and they think that they've got a cold or a flu because they start to have postnasal drip and scratchy eyes and itchy throat. And sometimes even feeling fatigued because they maybe didn't sleep so well.
That's Dr. Aaron Robinson with CHI Health. The doctor says that it can be tough to distinguish between allergies and cold and flu symptoms right now, but allergies tend to last longer throughout the season, of course. Most allergies can be treated with over-the-counter medicines. But if you have more severe symptoms, you should contact your doctor and get tested and find additional remedies. And today marks the start of the Nebraska State FFA Convention. This year's theme is Every Moment. The 2024-2025 State FFA President, Reagan Choate of Plainview, says the theme was selected because, quote, if you don't stop to appreciate what and who is around you, then you can miss out on so much. During these next 3 days, students will compete in a variety of contests, attend leadership workshops, and participate in hands-on learning experiences. We'll continue to bring more coverage from the State FFA Convention throughout this week on air and online. The numbers are in from the latest Hogs and Pigs report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's National Agricultural Statistics Service and show the number of hogs and pigs on U.S. farms is down slightly from March of last year. According to the report, of the 74.5 million hogs and pigs on U.S. farms, 68.5 of them were market hogs, and 5.98 million were kept for breeding. The largest inventory among states belongs to Iowa producers at 24.3 million. The full quarterly report can be found at nass.usda.gov. And in national news today, according to Border Patrol data, March had the lowest southwest border crossings in history. The agency says that there were a little more than 7,000 crossings last month. Daily apprehensions also fell to about 230 per day. The agency says the previous administration recorded daily encounters of 5,000 per day. These are preliminary numbers, and a finalized report should be coming out in the next few days as well. In lighter news today, a 200-year-old portrait from the first ever U.S. president that was stolen a year ago from a Colorado storage unit has been recovered. Law enforcement shared earlier this week that Inglewood police shared their investigation start in January 2024 when the historic painting of George Washington was reported stolen from a storage facility in Inglewood. Police said that despite initial investigation efforts by both the local police department and FBI Denver office, the portrait painted in the early 1880s remained missing. Earlier this month, police said that a Crime Stoppers tip gave them a lead that suggested that the theft may have involved multiple people, and police used that information to identify the people that they believe to be currently in possession of the painting. According to officials, the person told investigators that he knowingly came into possession of the art while staying at a hotel in Denver in 2024, claiming that the hotel clerk gave him the painting after it was found abandoned in a room. Police said the person also told him that he was initially hesitant to come forward due to the widespread publicity surrounding the painting's theft. Officials said the painting was surrendered to law enforcement on Friday, and after 2 weeks of negotiations, appeared to be largely undamaged. So that's definitely some positive news. Only some minor cosmetic damage to the frame. Police say the painting was insured and will now be returned over to the insurance company. Rounding out the morning pulse here with the Check the 7-day forecast. 51 the high today. Severe activity across the state yesterday. It didn't really creep too much into the KNOP viewing area, maybe a little bit into the Dawson County area, but quite a bit of impact over into the Tri-Cities. Temperature's going to remain similar tomorrow, but there is a caveat with that, with a 65% chance of moisture. Looks like can't rule out a little bit of thunder activity with that as well for this time of the year. And then on Friday, we have temperatures in the mid-40s, 60% chance of moisture, and that could come in the form of snow. Hanging out around the mid-40s, upper 50s for the weekend, but much more chances of sunshine and less chances of moisture along with it.